Alongside Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. The kicker has us set for the start. Off we go from a snowy Philadelphia. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. First carry for Saquon Barkley. Only a gain of 1 on the game's opening play.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
From the 35, here's 2nd down and 9. They'll run the toss to Barkley. And nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early 3rd down coming up.
We got to see a little taste of just the range this defense can play with. How well they can flow outside as this play gets stretched out. No problem for them not only to track the runner down, but stop him before he gets back to the line.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts, exiting the pocket right. And that is incomplete. He was trying to find Saquon Barkley coming out of the backfield. And it's going to lead to 4th down. So on 4th down, they'll call on Braden Mann to punt. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. On the ground, here comes Ashton Jeanty. And mark him down up beyond the 30. They get 11 and quickly pick up a 1st down.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up 1st downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Hilton now to throw on 1st and 10. That's complete. It's Robbie Chosen. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A big-time play for Vegas. 38 yards.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end, because I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Hurt. Panther 11.
Throwing on 2nd down is Milton. Out of the backfield, it's Ashton Jeanty. He's taken down just shy of the 10. They get 20 on the connection. Good for a Raiders 1st down.
For the longest time, when you threw the ball to the running back, it was a check down, a swing, a screen, kind of short underneath where you relied on guys to run after the catch. But that's not the case anymore. So many of these running backs around the league.
And he'll take it on in. Dante Thornton. Touchdown, Vegas. That touchdown, number 11 on the year.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. You can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. He'll start on the ground with Barkley. He'll is forward for maybe a yard. And landing Roberts in there on the tackle.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8. Once again, it's Barkley. And he'll take this up past the 40, a pickup of 5.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
3rd and short, Hurts will throw. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is Milton. A throw on the move is caught. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. They face 2nd down and 7.
At the 35-yard line.
They'll fake the give, and now it's Milton. He'll get this off to Genty. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Give them 14 on that one. 1st down, Vegas.
So the rule of thumb, so often when you call these play-action passes, Mike, is that the guy you fake it to, he tends to be wide open more often than not, and it's exactly the case here. Dump it off to the back in the flat, and he does the rest.
They'll go play action here with Milton. That is caught. What a throw. Dante Thornton. Touchdown, Las Vegas. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. Numbers 11 and 12 on the season. What an opening quarter he is having. Greg, that is 2 touchdown receptions here in the 1st quarter.
Mike, all this guy has to do is keep this pace up, and he's going to have himself 8 touchdowns. But in all seriousness, if I'm this quarterback, I'm not looking anywhere else until this defense proves they have an answer. Because right now, they don't have one.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he'll
try to drive forward. Not a bad gain in these conditions. We'll give them about 5 yards.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 41-yard line.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 4. He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he'll be near the first down marker. It's called a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Third and a yard.
No touch it. No touch it.
He'll try to run here with Barkley. Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up 4th down. Here's Braden Mann now. The punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. So after 1, it's the Raiders with the early lead. And we're back in Philly in a moment.
All right, here we go. Come on, guys, pick it up.
Here's their punter now. He's on for the 2nd time. They'll try to get something inside the 10. He's going to take this from his own 2. Oh, looked like he may have had a seam for a moment, but he's taken down after a solid return.
On the double. Buffalo 18. Here we go. Set. Cougar 19. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready.
So on 1st and 10, here's Milton. That is Jalen Carter, the Georgia product, barreling in for the sack.
18 Cardinals. 18 Cardinals. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Rig alert. Rig alert. 19 Lions.
On 2nd down, here's Milton. This ball batted away. That's incomplete. Jair Alexander is there to bat that one away.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
Warriors 70.
On 3rd and long, here's Milton. A throw right side, taken in by Tucker. Oh, a pretty good comeback to say the least. Not enough for a first down, but a really solid pickup, and it brings us to 4th down. That's fielded at about the 18. But this turns out to be a solid return. They finally get him to the ground. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
No touch that. Trimmer. No touch that.
Here's Barkley. And he'll try to drive forward. Not a bad gain in these conditions. We'll give him about 5 yards.
46-yard line.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
From the 46, here's 2nd down and 4.
Great, set.
A run with Barkley. Finding space inside the 40. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. 22 yards, the pickup there. Good for an Eagles first down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Hey!
On the ground, this is Barkley. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
No touch.
On play action, here's Hurts. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
And 10.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
63.
On 3rd down, here's Hurts. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Barkley. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Great.
On play action, Hurts. Forced out wide. Now he takes off.
These are the plays that just drive the defensive coordinator crazy, Mike. You do everything right, but you don't account for the quarterback scrambling. He's able to get out of the pocket and gain enough for a 1st down.
So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to Philadelphia right after this.
Great, set.
On 2nd down, Barkley. Stop at the 6. And that sets up 3rd and goal.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
No touch, set.
Hurts to throw. It is brought in the end zone. Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Eagles.
And this is where it pays to have a strong arm to throw this sort of outbreaking route, Mike, towards the boundary in tight coverage. You got to have a lot of faith that you're going to get that ball there. If you're a little late or this ball is underthrown, it could result in a pick six the other direction. Instead, he fires it and he puts it on a line, and the result is a touchdown.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. On the return, it is Trey Tucker. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
The Raiders take over first down and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Let's go now. 6, ready.
On the play fake, it's Milton. Now he'll air one out. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Set. 70 Lions. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
From the gun, here's Milton. That's caught. Robbie Chosen on the ground. He's to the 15. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 71 yards. Touchdown, Vegas. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
At their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Don't touch. Don't touch that. Right here. Crown left, get it. Go Silver, ready? Don't touch.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. It's 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
It's just a matter of time. I don't care how good you are or how good a hand you have, you are going to drop passes. It is inevitable in the NFL. But it's the guys that don't let one drop pass lead to 2. They have the ability to put it behind them, move forward, and now you can't wait for that next ball to be thrown their way.
They'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Crown left, get it. Crown left. 63, 63, 63.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He's got his man. It's Smith. And he will score. Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Philadelphia. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. 3rd down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the 1st down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that 1st down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
the score, Raiders 21, Eagles 14. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. To return is Tucker. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Ready? 70 Timberwolves. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
On first down, here's Milton. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Dragon 60. Let's go.
Milton to the air on second down. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Chance to tie the game or even take the lead.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
Great. Hey, 73.
Hurts to the air on first down. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And he'll take this one in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. With that, he draws near the all-time record. He has 29 touchdowns on the season. Elliott on now for the PAT. His kick is good. And the Eagles will even this score. It's now 21 all.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. On the return, here comes Tucker. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
It's a three tight end look as they have it first and 10.
Let's go.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up second and short.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback.
Ready, break.
In motion, that's Thornton. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. This field pretty slick now. That pickup only about 3 yards.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7. Here's Milton. They'll try to set up the screen to Genty. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Good-looking screenplay there. A gain of 11 and a first down.
That's good.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense,
In trouble, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
It's 2nd down.
On play action, here's Milton. He's going to take a shot down the field. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Dante Thornton was the intended target, and it'll be 3rd down.
Ready? 65, 65. Cougar 19. 19 Lions.
Looking out of the gun is Milton. And is open middle of the field. It is caught. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That is catch number 60 for the season.
that's about as big time as you get. There's a saying, Mike, that you really judge your quarterback by his ability to operate, not only on 3rd down, but what they call 3rd and pass, meaning it's such a long down and distance, they have no choice but to air the ball out. And when you can convert 3rd downs at that distance, chances are you got a pretty big-time quarterback.
Out to his right. He's going to keep it himself. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down.
Mike, this is the element to the position that this guy brings that's just so unique across the league. Not only the speed, but his ability to operate in the open field as a runner. It is hard for a defense to plan for a guy like this.
This is caught for 2. And they're trying to get this all the way down inside the 5. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
70 Lions. 70 Timberwolves. Check, Panther. Ready,
Genty will cross the line. He is in. Touchdown, Raiders.
It just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this second half started. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Now Barkley. He did not want to go down there. Carrying tacklers. It's a gain of 9.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second down and a yard. I'll run up the middle with Barkley. Room to run inside the 40. An electrifying run, bringing it all the way inside the 15-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 42 yards. They can still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. To the pylon, he's in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. He had the touchdown catch earlier. This time he takes it in on the ground. Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles have come back to level things. It's 28 all.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. To return is Tucker. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready, break! Yep, 18 Cardinal, 18.
On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32-yard line now, here's second down and 3.
Ready!
Bowers the man in motion. They'll go again with Genty. And he'll get forward for a couple. Marquez Epps up from the secondary to make the tackle.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Got it. Ready?
They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard.
Ready?
He gets that one complete to his tight end, Bowers.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up a first down.
So, from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. And in motion, that's Thornton. Throw to the right flat. It is caught.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second and 4. They'll run it straight ahead now with Genty. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
To the air on 3rd down is Milton. That's a short one, caught by Bowers. And the defense can't come up with the stops there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Ready?
So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. First and 10.
Get it.
The RPO, that one is complete. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
Second and 5. At the Eagles.
Buffalo 18. Here we go. Check. Cougar 19. Go.
From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. This one complete, right side. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
Panther 6, Viking 18.
To the air once more is Milton. He's into space past the 25. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20.
It's a gain of 21
They get
yards.
21 on that one. Good for a Raider first down.
A gain of 21 yards. First down, Las Vegas.
Ready up. Ready. Black on lock line. Ready.
Here's a handoff to Genty. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No gain on
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
That one, take it in. Dante Thornton, touchdown Raiders. His big game continues. His third touchdown of this one. Numbers 11, 12, and 13 on the year. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
Carlson able to knock through the extra point, and the Raiders will go up by 7.
Eagles 28.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's first and 10. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11. Once again, it's Barkley. More positive run here. That one good for 10, but it's still going to leave him with a third down coming up. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. They get 18 on that one. First down, Philadelphia.
And that's a heck of a run there on 3rd and 1. So often these backs, they're just thinking, all right, just get 1 yard, pick up the first down. But not this guy. He's thinking, I know where the marker is, but I'm going to pick up as many yards after that as I can. That's exactly what he does. Fresh set of downs.
Down the sideline, inside the 25. And he's into the end zone yet again. Saquon Barkley, touchdown Eagles. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the 4th quarter.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
They'll start on the ground with Genty. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, 4th quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And it's a big game there as they try to go take this lead.
And boy, tough to bring down there. Fighting forward for a gain of 7.
You know, I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
This crowd, they're trying to force a false start. What noise before 3rd and inches. They'll try to pick it up with Genty, and he is going to have the Raiders first down. At least at first glance. They'll spot the football just beyond the marker, and they convert on 3rd and inches.
Ready, set. Go. Warrior 70.
They'll drop to throw. That's to the right side, and caught by Bowers. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
18, left, Buffalo 18. Mustang 19. 70 Ranger.
Throwing on 2nd down is Milton. Moving to his right. He's going to look for the home run ball.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
The Philly faithful making some noise on their feet before 3rd down. This pass deflected and caught. Down to the 10. And he will go all the way. Trey Tucker. Touchdown Vegas. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg. to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
42, Eagles 35.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. Barkley. He was looking for that cutback lane, but it never developed. Tracked down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
On 2nd down, Hurts. Rolling right. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 30-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 37 yards. They still have all 3 timeouts, and here we go with 1st and 10. Now Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play.
It's a touchdown! They have gotten to within 1, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. Now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. So now the extra point to, in all likelihood, send us to overtime. The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts, and they stop it with 22 ticks left on the clock here in the 4th.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So not much time remaining to get something started. All tied here, late 4th as the kickoff comes. On the return, here comes Tucker. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
70, Dragon 60.
To the air, it's Milton. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be 2nd down.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
Cut 19! Cut 19!
Man in motion here is Tucker. On second down, here's Milton. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And that was very nearly a disaster at this juncture of the game. But fortunately, a teammate able to cradle it, and they keep possession. Now, timeout Vegas. That is their second. They'll talk things over before third down. They'll keep it on the ground. And he's going to be taken down, and that will do it. 4 quarters, no winner. Let's keep going. We're off to overtime. So, overtime coming up, and remember the rules now were changed in the offseason. They're the same as the overtime playoff rules. So each team gets to possess the football once. If you score a touchdown in the opening drive, it's no longer a walk-off. The other team can match it. From then on, it's next score wins. Each team gets 3 timeouts. Any defensive score ends the game. All replay challenges come from upstairs, and we play 1 overtime period. If it's still tied, that's the way the game ends. And that's well done by the kicking team, who's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. They run out of the gun with Genty. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 23, this is 2nd and 3.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Mustang 19. Let's go.
Now a first throw here in overtime. That is taken in left side by Thornton. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18.
Here's a designed run. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. He'll take care of it himself. Picks up the first down and a gain of 12. A couple of first downs to start this drive. They're 1st and 10 up at the 42. Throwing is Milton. He'll try to hit him with a screen. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Tap the 60, tap the 60.
Now Milton. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for third down and 5.
Cougar 19. 19 tight. 19 tight.
From the gun, here's Milton. He's got his running back downfield, and it's complete. A huge play there in overtime. And even 30 yards.
And this offense is now really on the move, Mike, and it's the passing game that's leading the way. They've been able to march their way downfield thanks to this aerial attack, so don't expect them to go to the ground game anytime soon. If I'm this play caller, I'm continuing to lead on this, not only in this drive, but probably for the rest of this game.
Now he's going to step up and run.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
From the 20, here's 2nd down and 7. Throwing, Milton. Flush to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Let's go. 18, Viking, 18.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up 4th down.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
This kick is good. He knocks it through. And the Raiders are going to move out in front. So this one, a win for the visiting Raiders. This was a close-fought game. They were able to get themselves into field goal range here in OT. The final kick sailed through the uprights to finally close out this victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.